Ma'am, sign language means?
Generally, sorry, when with signs, by using the movements, by using the gestures, when you're trying to explain, deliver your words, deliver your sentences, because this language is especially used for deaf and dumb people, right? Who are
Yes.
disabled. So that's sign language we're talking about for blind people. No, no, not for blind people because they won't be able to see even the sign. But yes, for deaf and dumb people especially, by using the gesture.
Ishita, you are mute.
Sorry.
Yes.
So I'm telling that school should involve sign language, the basic sign language and gestures they can teach to their students. So in future, if anywhere they had some situation kind of like this, they don't they if they'll deal with deaf and dumb people, so they can help or they can understand what they are saying, and they can make them understood what they'll say.
Right.
The basic gestures and basic sign language, school should
Yes.
school can
Hmm.
can teach.
At least, yes. Right. Okay. Ishita, gestures. Pronunciation, gestures.
Gesture.
Okay. Make them understood. No, make them understand because we're talking about in the simple present tense. That's all. Okay. Yes. Who would
Yeah.
like to speak next?
Uh, Ma'am, shall I?
Sure.
Ma'am, I think it's not necessary because
Okay.
basic sign language everyone can understand. Different term used common sign language is suppose we want to say that water, then it's a common gesture. We can't we shouldn't mm, need to learn basic
Hmm.
sign language. But if you talk about specific sign language, but in that case, I think that advanced sign language should be only for people who want to uh, learn that language, because everyone is not so sensitive in society.
Right.
So if a people is really sensitive, if your student is really sensitive and he want to mm, learn that language so that he can he or she can communicate with deaf and dumb people very easily, and he make them comfortable with society. So definitely we give the training of sign language. Otherwise, there is no need to give this type of uh,
Great.
training for insensitive students. And today we see students are not sensitive, even normal people,
Hmm.
old
Right.
people, and they are there is no use.
That is an agreeable statement. I do agree. Hmm.
That's all,
Yes.
ma'am. That's all from my side.
Anybody else? We have Neetaji and Kanani. She left. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
actually, I don't think that should be included in the curriculum because nowadays the kids are not interested in speaking. They want to watch TV, phone, and all. If we give the sign language also, they'll leave the they'll they forget that speaking also. They'll show something they want, that they want this and all. They'll show in the sign languages only. So I experienced personally the thing. So normal basic sign language is not necessary in included the curriculum. If they're facing any issues with the speaking and all, if they're deaf and if they need to deal with the disabled or special kids, so at that time they need to learn the sign language. For normal kids, if it if introduce the sign language, they'll don't want to speak. They'll ignore the expressing with the words. They'll ignore their feeling with the words, and if they are in need, they'll show with their hands and they'll show with the expression, their needs and all. So it's I in my thought it's
Right,
not necessary.
right. Agreeable. Yes, Deepati, you're still there.
Yes, ma'am. Sign language should be taught in school only for that child who really need. In extra period or extra curriculum, like normal student can participate in sports activities. So special child can participate in sign language period. Because
Right.
normal children children feel that sign language is not important for them, and they get bored.
Yes. They might get bored, and yes, you're very right here. They might feel tedious first, and second,
Mm,
as Amrit has also said, they're going to make fun of it. So their
yes,
mocking
ma'am.
way will come out more as compared to giving the sympathy or empathy to the people who really needs them.
Mm,
So I do
Ma'am,
agree with that
I
statement.
want to share one thing. When I was in Badwa, uh, in my colony, a deaf and dumb school, and their children are roaming in colony, and I met them, and sometime I went to that school, and they I don't know sign language,
Hmm.
but they are very expressive.
Hmm.
They they can't speak, but they express everything. If you have some patience, you can understand all things.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful experience you've shared, no?
as
But
I
we
ma'am,
were
One day,
I already
my husband and I stood in front of my gate, and two children passed away, and they knew me, and they said to me, "Miss, your husband
Oh,
is nice."
ah, oh
They express
wow.
your
Oh wow. You've
and
actually,
you can also understand na, what they said. So they are
exactly.
very expressive, huh?
Wow. The way
And they
you
are very
have
intelligent
explained it.
because they don't waste their energy in speaking and
Oh,
all that.
I already told you,
very
ma'am.
beautiful
I have
explanation.
a special student, and
Yeah.
she never wants to he never wants to speak,
Okay.
but he can do all question in the paper, all questions solved.
Really? What
Yes,
kind of
ma'am.
special child? What kind of special child is he? I really want to know. Like, what kind of abnormality is he facing?
Ma'am, I teach him by visualization or video, any anything or any activity.
Okay.
Mm, yes.
Is he facing any abnormality?
Yes, ma'am. He don't listen to me. He don't want to understand by explanation.
Okay. Got it.
I
Sometimes,
think some kind of should I?
please share.
I think some kind of discrimination
Hmm.
is created in this. If we teach students at basic level in primary, the some gestures,
Yes, gestures. Good.
yes, gestures, some kind
Mm.
of basic sign language with to students. Na, they'll not discriminate with these kind of students. To themselves, those who
Mm.
are normal. So
Mm.
I generally feel whenever my
Ah, yes.
child is playing with these kind of students, na, they divide themselves with they divide in groups. So if
Okay.
school will teach them the students the basic things, so this will in their mind, they
Mm.
mindset they develop their mindset that we can also be a part of these students, and they will
Okay.
involve easily. So
Mm.
it is we should not it is not necessary to learn the sign language properly for students, but
Mm. But
initiative is necessary.
tested. Or at least we can say that few workshops should be held in schools to explain
Yes,
them that
yes,
how
yes.
it can be included. That inclusiveness is really necessary for such kind of people, right?
Otherwise,
That's a
Yes.
very valid.
ma'am, parent have to do the any counseling. They
Oh,
have to hire counselor.
yes,
My
as a personal
my
point.
younger
Ma'am,
son is a
actually,
special kid only, ma'am. So he's
Okay.
facing development delay. He's 6 years old now. So he'll complete the 6th year now. He's in 7. So he started just speaking one word, two words. He's asking before that he's showing show with a gesture. I want that. I want this. Just so after that only he started speaking one word, two word. He's going to the special school also and therapies and all.
I have only
Okay.
one student. He is 8 years. He is in third grade, and he is also give the answer in one word only.
Yes. But the
actually,
best point.
the student who has special needs, they are the part of our mainstream. Uh,
Hmm.
we discriminate them, and normal people think that they are disabled or unable, but no, their abilities are unlimited. Only a part
Yeah,
of
they're more intelligent than
yeah,
other kids,
yes,
normal kids. They're
yes, ma'am.
very expressive
They
and more
very
intelligent than
very
the other
intelligent.
kids.
Only one they
They
need
cannot express
special
themselves.
only need
Mm.
they some special needs. They have some special needs. If we fulfill
Hmm.
this need, they are really a part of our mainstream. They are not inferior or not common population. They are
If we
very
give a
intelligent.
proper
They are very
therapies and
productive.
training,
In future they are
they'll
very productive
be
for
very
society.
intelligent and very good than the normal children. If we give
Hmm.
proper therapies and proper practice and all, they'll be very good.
Hmm. Right. So as Kalyani has also said that the live example is at her home only. So I do
Uh,
agree with Ishita's points the most because as she has said that inclusiveness is very necessary. Otherwise, there would be a sort of discrimination created in the
Yes, yes.
student's mind. In every student mind, there is a sort of mentality they have created that they are disabled. Of course, nowadays they're not called disabled; they're called differently
children with special needs.
differently able. Yes, yes,
Special needs.
Exactly.
yes. So
Um,
that is not just that is the problem of Indian education that it is a sort of program that is run as B.Ed special education, but not included in the schools. As an adult, we can
Yes,
learn it
yes.
up. B.Ed special education. We have that
Ma'am,
school, but when
B.Ed
it comes,
has already
yes,
special B.Ed is already uh, for
already
special need
introduced.
children.
The kids are not showing any difference, but the teachers and parents are
Uh,
showing the difference. These kids are not like with the other kids,
Ah,
and they're not able to focus on their special kids, and they're not able to spend the time with them, and so that's the problem in the normal schools.
yes,
To
because it
them,
is not taught. Yes, yes, Neetu ji.
ma'am, the mother of my student, she always tell me that I I hired a tuition teacher for my son, and all teachers told me that he is not able to do. And 1 or 2 months she teach and leave the tuition class. But in my tuition, at my tuition, she told me that now he is able to do something in class work. Even class work he does in classroom. Before my
Okay.
tuition class, he never did the class work.
That's an achievement, huh?
Yes, ma'am. And she always tell me that please go, don't go any other city.
And this sensitivity is not included in every person. This is required in adults, and especially in parents as or teachers, as you all have
Yes,
said. So when it is going to be inculcated in the adults, automatically it will be transferred to the children, your
we
own
have
children.
to give we have to give some time, ma'am. We have to
Yes,
give some time, and we have mm, keep some patience on
patience.
also. Teacher also. Teacher should also.
Teachers and
Ma'am,
parents should have a lot of patience to deal with the kids.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
मैम
So
यदि हम ऐसा बोलना चाह रहे हैं कि आजकल लोगों में धीरज नहीं है, the
nowadays
nowadays
people
people
don't
are
have much patience.
impatient.
Impatient. Yes, impatient.
Impatient.
Huh.
Actually, they don't have patience to deal with normal people even.
Hmm.
So
Yes,
they
how that was a valid point that they do not have the patience with normal people. Then how can they are going to be really patient towards these sort of
towards only a few people in society, they can show
understand
patience
what
and
is wrong?
they understand, and they have sensitivity towards them.
Yes, yes. Okay, one thing I would like to mention to all of you, whatever the topics we have done today, please write about anyone. Sign language we have done, art, or we have food recycle, right? That's all. One more topic was there. I do not remember that. Okay. Yes. If I
If
had a
I have a
Superpower.
superpower,
superpower,
Superpower.
yes. So you people can try to write on any one of the topic and do circulate it in the group. Okay.
Ma'am, can you
Okay.
please answer the previous yesterday sheet that you have sent in group?
Okay.
Filling
Please
the blank.
do one thing that send it in the group. I'll check there only.
Okay.
Okay. I'll check there. Okay. Bye.
Thank you,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon,
Bye.
all of you. Take care.
Good
Bye.
afternoon.
bye mom, have a nice day, thank you.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.